let's go to law number 6. And this is an extremely important one because there is a lot of fluidity in leadership. But you need to have solid ground. Jon states that truly effective leaders over the long term are trustworthy and honest. Now, that's the solid foundation or solid ground that is vital in the growth of leadership. But with that, it takes the ability to find that solid ground. And it reminds me back on the hike that I was talking about in the eastern part of the Sierras with that fire coming up. We were going up a lot of treacherous trails that were literally carved into the granite rock slides. And we were always looking for the rock that would be the solid ground. So what's the key here? In order to find solid ground, you've got to be watching your environment. You've got to be watching what's going on around you and make the right choices. So to strengthen your solid ground, I want you to try focusing on these 3 areas. Number 1, integrity. You want to make a commitment to yourself to be very honest. Don't shave the truth. Don't tell white lies or fudge. We talk about this all the time in the company that my son and I run called Sarver Corporation. And that is that when you're working with the government, a lot of our competitors do whatever they can to hose the government. We don't. We take it very seriously that we have a mandate to treat people right, so we don't shave the truth. We don't tell white lies or fudge. And if there's a mistake or something that we do that isn't in line with what we know to be true, we make it right. So you got to be truthful, even when it hurts. Number 2, authenticity. You got to be yourself. You got to be yourself with everyone. No politics, no role-playing or pretending to be someone you're not. When people see that you're not congruent, in other words, what you're saying is not lined up with who you are, you will lose your leadership standing in a heartbeat. So you got to be authentic. And number 3, discipline. Discipline is all about doing what you know to do and doing what should be done the right way, whether you feel like it or not. And discipline is all about making sure that if you say you're going to do it, you follow through. And what I always encourage people to do is there are a lot of us that are good and kind of driving the vision. You just got to make sure that you're building a team with you that can help you get there. Okay, so you're saying to yourself, well, I don't have the money to build that team right now. Well, maybe you don't. So what you have to do is make sure that you don't get over your skis and go too far. You got to make sure that what you say you can follow through. So start small. We did when our company was less than 500,000. We did the same principles back then of honesty, integrity, and discipline that we're doing now. And that's when it pays off, is because over and over again, discipline is about doing the same things over and over again until you master it. And you'll master it, you can really hit a home run. So you want to commit to these things, and your foundation or solid ground, that's going to be rock solid.